And we'll see what we can do to get this out. Oh, the bolt is moving. The bolt is moving. It's moving, guys. It's moving. Come on. Oh, gosh darn it. We lost it. Lost the whole thing. Alright, so I'm under here. We'll see. Find my tool. Okay, let's try this again. For the YouTube video. Hopefully, it's good quality. Because I believe I have ripped the bloody freaking tank out. We've gotten it. But I believe the bolt is cut, so I'm not ordering a new one, but as you hear my mom just pull up in her gator. My goodness. Okay. Let's try and get this tank bolt out. Oh yay, leaking fuel. Spectacular. That's what we needed. Leaking fuel. That's super. What else is, you know what, you guys, you know what else is super? I don't have a pair of pliers in front. I'll loosen this bolt. I know it's loose. I just don't have a pair of pliers to loosen it the rest of the way. I'm sorry for the bad camera angle right now. I wish I knew how to edit videos, because this would be so much better of a video. Okay, guys, let's try and get this freaking tank thing out. As you can see, we're dripping fuel. It's fine. Totally have a drain pan here. Oh my goodness, I know. I cannot get the bolts out at the moment. And I do not have a tool. I do have the 8mm wrench somewhere here. That might help. That might help. It's just a teensy bit. Getting them loose is half the battle. I'm not sure if I even turned it. Oh gosh darn it, I just fell. And it fell again. Try and get you guys in there so you can see what I'm working on. It's not exactly easy to get the camera in there. Oh, the camera's over. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, just set up. Try this. Remove the screw. Still not wanting to loosen up. I'm sure somebody in my comment section is going to yell at me for this, but that bolt's already mostly stripped. So, it's my only option. See if that'll loosen it up. It's going. It's going. I think it is at least. Ah. There goes. There's like no room to work in here. And I'm having to force it with my fingers. Come on out, bolt. Please tell me the camera's still going. It is. Alright, we got one bolt. And then... not quite sure if you can still see. But this one actually has the ability to be ratcheted. Thank you, Honda. Okay, so it's loose enough that I, in theory, could turn it with my fingers, but I can't actually really. We gotta be really careful you don't damage our gasket, because that wouldn't be good either. Do I want to know how dirty this filter is gonna be? Ooh, tasty. Uh-oh, that's not good. Gosh darn it, I hope this hasn't ruined my video. Holy gasoline. No! Alright, so we removed that. Let's go ahead and try to go into here. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, there goes the phone. But, guys, we have successfully removed the tank. And let me tell you, there are some very nasty and scary things inside of this tank. If we bring it over here, you can see there's still some very nasty fuel. I'm just going to dump that right on the pad here. Not very good fuel. And as we can see, I believe this is a suction hose. Not the prettiest. Definitely going to clean that out with some starting fluid. So now I should be able to set the phone up because I'm going to be taking off that carburetor. Is there anything to set the phone up down here? Not really. Okay. Let me try and prop it the phone up with a screwdriver. Oh, that's not. I had it. It's actually working. So now, let's see. What do I need to tear apart on you? So I have to remove the throttle linkage and all of that. That's not ideal. That's all. Got the most ridiculous outfit on right now. Let me tweak that off. My crash card. Okay, so I don't even want to get started on how many things we have to remove from this carburetor. Just put the phone up. You guys can still see. Okay, we've ripped the clamp off. Throw that away. We're never gonna use that again. They're bogus. We don't use them here. Okay, so for our throttle linkage here, I'm gonna remove the bottom thing as well. I don't think that attaches to anything. The first thing we need to start with is getting that throttle linkage loose. Choke linkage, one of them. As you can see here, I'm unscrewing it. And then this little needle and stuff pops right out. It's actually really clean. I'm impressed. And then we get our screwdriver. Not sure if you can see this or not. Oh shoot, I believe I'm using my, I'm using my screwdriver to hold up you guys. Let's use a different one here. Sorry, I gotta move the thing like that. I was using my screwdriver to hold up you guys over there. Definitely glad I'm filming this. I remember all this stuff goes back together. And then I believe this is our choke linkage. If I'm not mistaken, that is not our choke linkage. It's also not clean at all. This does not have to come off of here to be worked on. That's going to go right back on. Because that's not a can of worms that I want to open today. That is a breather. I may open it when I get in the garage, but at the moment, guys, we really don't need to open that can of worms. Yeah. I think we're just going to take the fuel pump and all. Alright, so now we need to find our choke linkage. I have found it. How does it come off? I see it. So I believe all we have to do is take the bolt that holds it out. Not sure if you guys will see this or not when I do this. This has a plastic clip. Totally not ripping it out right now. I gave you guys my plastic. I really need to stop putting the tools for the camera on the camera that I'm supposed to be using. Because it's not going well for me, as we can see here. What the? Ouch. Ouch. Ouchie. 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 Ouch. Keep getting my finger. Once they come out, it's going to be shredded, one of the two. Probably a little bit of both, honestly. I'm going to be putting a lot of hardware back in this because I hate these things. Got it. Pull it right out. I think you guys can see this, correct? Yes. Actually, where I have it propped up is a really good area. Okay, so that's our air components. And then this is our gas line. I believe now the only thing holding this to the four-wheeler is a clamp of some sorts, or, oh yeah, this has a 1/2 inch to some 16ths. I'll be right back. So I grabbed 3/8 instead, because I didn't film it, but I did a, yep, it's not correct, but I did a lawnmower carburetor like this, 3/8, but I don't have the correct wrench. Okay, now we have 1/2 inch, and some looks tenths. Looks like it's gonna be 7/16. What the? It's not. I thought it was 3/8. It could also be metric. Shoot. Probably 10 millimeter. It's either gonna be 10 or 12 mil. It is 10. Ah, jeez. I believe it cracked loose. Yes, it did. I think you guys can see this. You can't exactly see what I'm doing, but I'm trying. Oh, no. Don't drop the wrench. Don't drop the wrench. And then if you get up in here, you can turn the wrench, maybe. Depending on how your factory put this together, if you're watching this and you're fixing it. Probably wouldn't be the first video that I'd recommend. Because I don't know what I'm doing, but thanks for hanging out. This is gonna be not a fun project getting this on here. I don't really want to pry in the head, but we're gonna have to. And I do not recommend doing anything that I do unless you're in a pinch. There we go. I believe we've gotten the bolts removed. Well, there's one still in there. And then I believe the whole carburetor just comes off. Something like this. If I can get the nut out of there. It's kind of jammed in there. Alright, we have it. Almost. So, the rest of our linkages here. This is our choke linkage. I never did get this off. I couldn't get to it, so I'm not sure if you can still see what I'm working on. Now you will be able to if I... If I reset the phone in my hand like this. Put our hardware over there. So this linkage right here, you're going to take this bolt out right here. So I'll show you doing that if I can video it. You're going to take that bolt out. Set the phone down for 2 seconds. While I pull this apart and remove my linkage. We may not be removing the choke today. because it is on there. And I do not want to strip the screw in this. I'm gonna get a pair of vice grips and see if that'll work. So this screw is not wanting to cooperate. I'm gonna stick you guys back over here so you at least have something. Let's probably stick it back down in here too so I can see what I'm doing myself. Oh yeah, that's definitely not how you're supposed to get this apart. A little bit tighter maybe. These pliers are so cheap. I actually just bent them. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. See if I can get a screwdriver in it now. Shit, I knocked the phone over. No, screwdriver's still not happening. So, I gotten it loose. I am so sorry about this video. I knew it wasn't gonna be that good. I believe the linkage can at least get out of there. Yep, it did. And the choke pops right up out. And here's our carburetor. So if we bring this in our garage, gonna go ahead and take the bowl off, which is these 4 bolts, 3 bolts. Get it in the vise here so we can work on it. And then if I set the camera up right here, this is a little far away. It's about the best I can do. Maybe if I stick a pen in our vise here. And that. You can kind of see what I'm doing. Alright, so let's go get our tools. Looking for my tools today. Definitely don't like that camera angle because, yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. If I bring this need to add slightly more pitch. So these 4 bolts right here, screws, whatever. Found my smaller screwdriver, so should be able to come over. Pop 1, then 2, then 3. Then that's it. And then this will pop our bowl off. This is our carved drain. I'm afraid to find out what's inside. I'm hoping it's clean, but it's probably not gonna be. The floats could be sinking and giving it too much fuel. I'm not sure. I think it's not. I think it's a less fuel problem. Too much watery nastiness. You drain the bowl, it runs for about 5 minutes and then it goes to the garbage again. Oh yeah, the carburetor is really clean. That's what we like to see. See if I can get it on camera here. This is really clean. As you can see, this carburetor is, I grab this. It's pristine. There's not much gunk in that at all. It's like crystal clear. So what I like to do, set that over there temporarily. Grab a pile of my tools. Set them right there, and then I like to take a clean rag like this. Spread it out and then lay our parts on it. So I believe I'm gonna only take and blow this carburetor out, put it right back together. I don't see any problems with it. So let's go ahead and, I can't see the top of the carburetor. Could knock that float pin out just to see, but I don't see anything wrong with the float, personally. I do see some crap in that. So I'll fix it. Don't have a toolbox. You used to have an air chuck that you could stick on the end of the air hose and it would blow out the little carbs. But I'm not quite sure where that went. There's not a ton of crap in here. giving him a poke. There's definitely some in there. If I could find my air chuck, I could blow him out. Good. Now I think we're stuck with this, which will still work. It's just not gonna clean nearly as good as anything else would. A little piece of the gauge here. Make sure we don't get fuel in our eyeballs. Just blowing out all the jets. Looks really clean inside. I would like to get a can of starting fluid. I normally spray it in these little jets here. And then I blow it through with the compressed air. I just saw some starting fluid go flying. Could also spray it in the end of the air gauge, whatever works. Spray it in the end of the air gauge, it will soak into the end and then blow through and trigger it. Gotta tighten up the end of my air gauge here. Well, again, I don't see any issues with this carburetor. I just wanted to make sure it was clean inside before I put the whole tank back on and find out it wasn't the tank. There's definitely some corrosion in this tank, as you can see. Or I should say the bowl of the carburetor. Nothing a little bit of starting fluid can't fix, though. Just gotta make sure we don't break that main jet. I need to blow that out as well. Actually. Set it up here. Theory, I should be getting air on my finger, I believe. Definitely is clean. Have a little tube here. I can shove into the air thing probably. Or at least blow some compressed air. So that is clean. Can't really film some of this stuff, unfortunately. It's just not possible, but I think we're just going to reinstall the top, which is right here. Nothing crazy has been done, just what I've filmed. Gasket and everything's still where it's supposed to be. Just got to get that to reseat. Stick our 3 screws back in. Ooh, somebody's calling. Thanks, scammer. Shout out to today's scam, I guess. Where in the bloody did my little baby screwdriver go? I just tore this carb apart. Here it is. Put that right back in. Again, we want to make sure our carburetor is crunching back down and sealing. Otherwise, obviously, it will leak all over the place when we reinstall the gas tank and put some fuel to it. Okay, the carburetor is done. It's too much. So that's carb clean. As you can see, it's really clean in this boot too. Probably gonna go ahead and spray some starting fluid. So we'll leave our carburetor here on the bench. Let's go see what else we have to clean on the four-wheeler itself. So I need to clean the airbox. See if this thing will run on just straight starting fluid. Obviously it has no fluid right now. Oh yeah, it runs like a charm. She really likes that fluid. As we've gone ahead and lost 3/4 of our hardware by starting